What's going on, everyone, and welcome to my breakdown of round one of the 2025 SIRL Racing League Supercross Series. Let's do a lap around the track here. So we're going to come out of the gate, go through the first corner into this first big rhythm section, and we're going to end up going triple, single into the corner, and the corners here on this track, Austin Crank did a great job on them. They're really banked, so you can really carry your momentum through them. Hit this triple here, another banked corner, into a very long and challenging set of whoops. This gets me a few times tonight, I'm not going to lie. Through the long sweeper and into the longest rhythm on the track. You're going to go triple on. Sometimes you can go quad double on, but not likely. Step off, triple into the corner, go around this roller here. Get the triple, big quad into another banked corner, which lets you have the momentum to then quad out of this corner and double in, or you can go over the table triple. Around the double, through the last set of whoops here. Got to make sure you get through them clean in order to finish that lap, and over the finish. To get back on the start straight, we're going to do a little wheel tap and into a tight corner here, and that is a lap here at round one in New York of the SIRL Racing League Supercross Championship.
Dude, no way someone hits my fucking back wheel in the triple, bro.
Now here in Heat 1, we end up getting a little better off than we do in ARL races. I had some good luck. Didn't die immediately in the first corner, which was quite a surprise to me. So we end up in 8th here, right behind Mr. Joman, and we get a little bit of a better drive than him and Merckx through the whoops, and we're able to make the moves on him, and end up next to Parker here. And yeah, I mean, it's heat race, so top 9, so not really any rush here, but just trying to stay consistent, get some good laps in, and kind of see how the E-Road is. I did not have time to practice E-Road on this track, so I was definitely curious if it was going to be choppy or if it was going to be smooth. Ended up being all right, actually. It eroded pretty well, and the track raced really good. You know, I will say I'm actually really impressed. I think Austin Crank did a great job with this track. It races really well. And it's all about consistency, really. You know, there's no crazy lines for the most part, so if you're hitting your marks, you're gonna be doing good. Coming into this long set of whoops here, Parker comes up short on the triple, and we're able to dive on the inside and make the move. And that's pretty much it for the rest of this heat. We were pretty close to Chase and Ashton up front, but they had a little bit more pace than me, and honestly, we kept yo-yoing a little bit. I think they kept getting together and battling with each other, which allowed me to close the gap. And then they'd stretch it out again, or I'd make a mistake and they'd stretch it out. So kind of what I was saying about the consistency being so important. Like these sections right here, if you're not hitting the line and going over triple or quad double, then it's like 2 seconds that you're losing. And then the cuts are pretty serious too. Like you can see there, I just barely went off the track, and it ended up, you know, costing me a second. So I kind of like that the top blocks don't have collisions though, because you don't end up crashing if you're going off. You just, you know, take that penalty. So yeah, ended up going P3 in the heat, and it was solid. So we're ready for the main. All right, main event time here. 20 minutes plus a lap. Again, in ARL, if that would have happened and I would have been collected like that, my bike would have shot across the entire stadium. So not sure how we got so lucky, but we ended up dodging some collisions there, and ended up actually coming out okay the first corner. The only downfall we had was right here with Mr. Flavors. He just like barely taps me, and it just absolutely murders me. So not sure what sort of Paboso situation was going on there, but that wasn't cool. And then Noswad comes up a little short, and we get collected into the back of him and get off rhythm. So all in all though, like a slight hiccup off the start, but it's not like we're in dead last like I would think I usually would be. Yeah, sorry about that, Rax. Got nothing to say there, honestly. I was just diving on the inside, and then I was mad at Flavors, so figured get him out of the way so I don't, you know, die again. But also, I don't know, things happen so fast when you're in a race. Like, you get so heated, and it's like, what the heck, you meant to do that? But obviously, Flavors just got sketchy and tapped me on, you know, upon review of looking back at it. But get sketchy here in the whoops, get a little Paboso action, Rax goes by. And yeah, so here we are in 8th. but I know for a fact that we're quicker than Noswad, not sure how you say his name, and Evo. So we're definitely on the hunt here to get around these guys. This section right here, that triple was pretty tough to time, and luckily Noswad ends up OJing it a little bit and can't get the quad into the corner, and we're able to take advantage of that and get around him pretty easily. So now got my sights set on Evo, and Evo was honestly schmoovin'. Like there was a lap toward the end of the race where it was like he straight up caught me and passed me, but then he made a mistake. But nah, it was good. It was good racing with Evo and Noswad, and of course me making stupid mistakes like this. I think me and Noswad go back and forth like 2 or 3 times. So yeah, unfortunately let him by again. So now we back to square one, got some more work to do.
Oh.
Fuck.
Now he does get the quad into the corner, but he does not quad out right here. And again, I'm able to get around him pretty easily. I sent it a little bit too hard into that corner, but thankfully I think he made a mistake too, so he wasn't able to capitalize on mine. And of course, I really don't know what happened. It's like my front wheel just like elevated off the ground for no reason. But we let Noswad back by again, so now we still got to catch him and pass him again. I think it's in this corner, or in this section again, actually. I don't think he quads out, and honestly I sent it and it was pretty risky of me to do so. Me and Evo actually have a moment like this too, and I'm not sure what the difference is here. Obviously super bummed he went down. He got a little sketchy in the whoops and came into the back of me. There was nothing he could do, or nothing I could do. So it was a good battle with him, but yeah, ended up making the pass, and now we were going after Evo. Now, as with every online competitive racing situation, you end up coming up to some lappers, and this 412 MXer guy here, I don't think that this was like his fault exclusively. Like, I think I went a little left, but he was definitely going a little right. And from what I heard, he was just trying to battle with the leaders and getting sketchy like all night. So was able to go around Evo there, but unfortunately let the front wheel go over the berm, and Evo got around. So did 412 again. So gonna have to get around both of them yet again. But like I said, just need to I feel like the speed was pretty good. I wasn't like the fastest by any means tonight, obviously. I mean, Rax, Chase, Ashton, and Coxie were all schmoovin', so but I think if I could like clean up my consistency just like a lot more, we could really hang in there at least, a lot more than we did, because there's just a lot of dumb crashes like this. I wasn't trying to like cut that corner, I was just trying to scrub. I do this thing where it's like I scrub too early at the base of the jump, and I end up just turning left rather than scrubbing over the top of the face. So yeah, we made some mistakes, and I think we could have got around Dizzle, maybe Ashton, if we would have stayed up. But as you can see here, we had quite a bit of falls and stuff, so not too bad of a night, honestly. All things considered, I think we rode solid and had some fun races with Evo and Noswad. So Evo misses the quad there, and we're able to jump to the inside, and this is the difference I was talking about. See, he does the same thing I did in Noswad, but I don't know if he like OJs it or something. I was able to carry more momentum and stay in front of him, so I don't know what the difference was between what he did and what I did earlier in the race. But yeah, he wasn't able to make the pass there, and we held him off for now. Now coming into this section where I crashed earlier, we do cut and block the line there so that he can't get around us, but I think I need to start shifting up to fourth in the whoops. I usually like third. I feel like it seems more stable, but I think fourth you can just carry so much more momentum. It becomes way worth it just to click that extra gear and get that drive through the whoops. So he was able to get around me, but not for long. We're on the hunt here. We're going after him, and I definitely want that P6. And here we are yet again going into this long section of whoops. Again, I told you it's this whoop section I think was the make or break section of the night. So Evo makes a mistake there. We're able to pretty much solidify P6 for the race and just ride it on home there for the P6 on the night. It was a great night. Shout out to Austin Crank, shout out to Pressure, shout out to the SIRL guys all for running this. I had a blast, and yeah, can't wait for next week. We'll see you on the gate for round 2 in LA.